Sometimes I dream about you during the day, not just at night. Like I go all the way back to a bit before us. What I would give to get time to hush and quiet down. I got so much to say, but would anything I say change something about now? For what it's worth, I would bow, holler out from wherever I hurt. Come to bended knees if we could please find a way to work out our differences. Make the effort to form better sentences, still spelling I-L-O-V-E-U. Convert half-hearted attempts to pronounce each letter in everything I do. I wish I could have chained pride and jealousy down together, locked them away in a prison cell, and threw that key away instead of the best of our love dropping to hell. Then I could destroy the spirits conniving to keep us apart, because every time we kissed I felt their fists beating up my heart. But when I fell to that dark, that light in your eyes made sparks jump in my mind. Your arms brought me back from solitude, trying, though tired, no longer sure if I was worth your blues. I was crying because I was dying. I never knew what to do, but I never confused the clearest views of how I would lose the best of you and I. Sometimes I remember what it was to fly, to have the skies my ground, the earth my ceiling, feeling time slip by. She was my high. Her voice my choice for music, and her laughter, the sweetest chapter. And I used it. Made the stormiest stormy gray, the beautifulest beautiful blue. The loneliest wishful thinking, red-rimmed eyes tearfully blinking, sinking in despair, pushing her away from where she wanted and desired to be, afraid to let her see the enormity of pain centered in me. So I faked happiness on the outside, because inside no longer survived this soldier she loved. He lay dying in this open field, but was still circled above. The dreams are all I could feel. The hopes to make this story real, a new life, though rough, built of all her love. You see, sometimes the best lines are never written out. They can't change right now or go back in time somehow and make it all better. Plus, no tears can come together and ever get wetter than those already shed. I let off with the right foot forward to soar out into nothing, heartbeat thumping, wind rushing past my ears. Ain't nothing I'm touching, I let go of my fears to be me. At first, I couldn't see the beauty within. I couldn't feel my consistent burden of sin. Absolute chaotic disorder on the border of catastrophe. I had to be hollow. She was let in so I'd have that tomorrow to look forward to. Making my way to that place where my heart first grew, where my dreams came true, where I felt the color blue, where I knew I'd fall straight to the ground of being a fool. I went through the fire. During higher learning, I was burning to no end. I lost the best found and a friend, then sent her away. I couldn't keep hurting her, knowing I threw away what we made. So I stayed thinking while sinking. I played back the memories, blinking whatever tears would come, inking out words she never heard but were always there. I couldn't be here if not for her air, her joy, her smiles, her voice over the phone line separating us for miles. Yeah, it's so clear, remembering the wisdom in her concern. It's held dear, I was given all I didn't earn. And then I wrote this right here. I never let the last page turn. I took those pictures off the wall so I could hang them in my heart. So I'd have those pictures down in the trenches never too far. When the gunfire erupted and artillery fell, I could look to the reason for why I'm bleeding in hell. I could spell out why my courage is never to fail. Why does this feel so right? Because it always was. And with you as that light, I was shown true love.